I'm going to do a quick review of these Innov 8 shoes that I got for off-trail hiking. So I've worn them around the house for about maybe 2 hours to kind of stretch them out a little bit, and then I took them on a short trail run slash hike that's about 1.5 miles long. Just to start off, I wear about a size 5.5 to 6, and these are technically 6.5s. It's the smallest they'll do for a woman's size. These are unisex sized shoes. So I do have a little bit of toe room. I did purchase these socks that have a little bit of extra padding. Let's start off with the positives. One of the good things here is the differential. I'm pretty sure it is 0 millimeters between the front to the back, so they are completely flat. There's also very little padding in here. The feel of the road is great. You can really feel the ground even with these large treads. The flexibility is very good. They have absolutely no, support built in, so your feet really do conform to the ground very well. The tread was really, really great on loose gravel, steep inclines. They seem a little aggressive, but you don't really feel it too much when you're on the trail, except for some other areas, and I'll talk about that. They have a little bit more padding than, like, say, your standard Vibram 5 fingers, just because they have that extra tread between you and the ground. So if you have a lot of hard gravel or loose rock, they don't tear up the bottom of your feet like your heels as much as like a Vibram would do. So that is a positive, because I do have some trails that are really hard on my feet. Let's go to a couple negatives, and more of this is just because these are very specific to certain trails. Large hard surface like the edge of a boulder, railroad tie, fallen tree, this aggressive tread will want to roll off of it really easy. So you've got to just be careful when you plant your foot not to put too much pressure on an edge. Frankly, they don't make them in any smaller size than 6.5 for women's US, and that's kind of a problematic. I had to buy extra socks for them, and I still think they may be a small problem for me, and they only have one color. I'm a little worried about the tread wearing out. They're really soft, which gives them good grip and makes them really flexible, but on the other hand, these may not wear as well as some treads might. And lastly, with the extra tread between you and the trail or off trail, especially when I was running, I found myself, as I got tired, shifting to my heel a lot easier, because you have a little bit more padding between you and the road as compared to the Vibrams. So most of these negatives are really just personal preference, and depending on the trail you're on, it's not really a shoe negative. I would say they're pretty true to size, and they may run a hair narrow, but they're very flexible, so you probably have a lot of play. I think I'm going to mainly use these just for off-trail. I don't want to wear them down. I'll probably still use my Vibrams for some of the local trail stuff, but I'm going to try them on my first mountain here in a week or two, and we'll see how that goes.